Is how do I say the name? Adai?
Aadil?
Aadil?
Like if you had one dill and you were saying it, you'd
Aadil,
say Aadil.
looks like he's playing Dun.
Obviously.
Divination.
What was the analogy we had last night for Jun players? Like, they're all basically foot soldiers. They're the bad guys, but they don't count until they make the top 8. And then they're like Shredder, where they kind of have like, they're still the bad guy, but they have like more power.
I thought you had to win to be Shredder.
No, Shredder always loses.
And it looks like he's going to play a Mind Spring for 2.
Man, he is just, it's like Blightning doesn't even exist for him.
Do we have life totals? Thank you.
All right. Aadil plays another Blightning. This is going to get rid of Day of Judgment and a Martial Coup.
It's like, we don't need these Wrath of Gods against John. Just going to throw Blightness at my face.
Jimmy drew a Divination. We keep encountering Blightnings.
I'm guessing this Chalice for Kicker 1 is going to be followed by a Divination.
And Divination.
Lightning what? Nice lightning bolt to my dome.
And Sprouting Thrynex hits the field over there for Aadil. Path to Exile drawn by Jimmy. But a Sphinx of Draw played.
And we peeked. What was that we peeked at? Couldn't tell?
And he just flipped it up, put it down.
It's like, I saw all I needed to see. Could be a land. It could be that tail. You look at it, it's too fast. You're like, oh, it's not a spell. Didn't have to read it. Must be a land. I always do the double take. So if it is a land, you're like, why do you look at that land again?
It's like in poker. People like 4 diamonds hit the board and you see like 3 guys look at their hand. You're like, what? Let's look at it.
Right, so it was a Baneslayer Angel.
Baneslayer. Aadil's lands are very plain. That's a really odd. That was a very odd tap for a Mind Spring for 2. We'll leave ourselves in colorless mana.
We want all the colorless mana left over. And now we're gonna. What are you doing with one colorless? Oh, I guess it didn't matter.
Okay.
The end of your turn. I'll Bituminous Blast targeting my Thrynex.
Bituminous Blast.
Targeting Thrynex.
And we get another Thrynex, so we like rebuy. Rebuy Thrynex plus 3 Rashad tokens. Look at that.
Sure.
So sexy.
We're purchasing your version of 6, which makes you feel weird.
Wow. How much does that cost?
$15.
15?
So it seems worth it.
I guess it's worth it. What's the life total?
Oh my god, this is awesome. Rashad's birth certificate is being purchased right now.
Can I get a copy of it after you buy it? Because my copy's pretty tore up.
Around the start of the next
Huh?
round, so if you want to get into the last few far
Is that one of your questions?
Got part of the way there.
Isn't that one of your questions?
It's giving us the option to buy Rashad colors.
What's the life?
If you're interested, come on up to the main event stage and we'll get you signed up.
This is the greatest ever. He didn't pass in response to Bit Blast because he didn't have a white up. Baneslayer played by Jimmy. Aadil is dead on the board if he doesn't find a way to handle Baneslayer in his following turn. His hand just contained Bituminous Blast.
109, right?
Jimmy is at 8.
Kind of feel invaded now. It's kind of weird. Like it has nothing to do. Like if they find out and I pay $100, it has nothing to do with that anymore. I just feel invaded.
To be honest, like, we'll probably still donate.
Okay, well, I guess I feel a little bit better now, but I still feel invaded.
I will send this guy to
Like,
I like it.
Like,
To be fair, I really like
I
it.
might have to stop that. Like, well, I guess we just have to buy your birth certificate. Ugh.
Well, we have been following you around for a couple of weeks.
All right, so lightning. Where's this lightning bolt going? It's got to be to the dome, right? Lightning bolt to the dome is not enough to get anywhere. Oh, it's a bit. Oh, it's bituminous blast. Cascade into lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So the bolt results? Yes. You go to 5, right? I have a pulse for this guy.
And Pulse removes Baneslayer.
And that's it. Aadil wins game 1.
It looked like that Jimmy had a chance, but he was playing a little too. I'm not sure. I feel like there was a different way you could approach that game.
And speaking of different ways to approach games,
coming up in Atlanta, May 1st and May 2nd, Star City Games are open. Once again, we're going to be leading off Saturday with a standard event and following Sunday with Legacy. Join us, get tokens early before we get out. Have fun, play some EDH side events.
Or you can play Guess Rashad's middle name and you can win a whole bunch of tokens.
There you go. So have fun and join us here on GG's Live. Hope you guys could join.